Hey guys, I wanted to talk about the truth about Redbubble SEO today, okay? Because I think there's a lot of confusion as to how to actually do Redbubble SEO. So there's title, there's tags, and there's description, okay? I'm going to tell you what every single, which things each one of these affects, okay? So first of all, the title is by far the most important keyword, okay? It's important for Google. It's the only important one for Google, for ranking on Google. I honestly believe you can make sales, you can rank on Google without having tags and without having a description, okay? Obviously, it's recommended that you have tags and description, but you can definitely rank on Google by just having a product, okay? Another thing that the title affects is the click-through rate, okay? Because the title will become the title becomes the meta title, okay? So what does the meta title mean? If you go on Google and you search for funny t-shirt, then the meta titles are the things that you can see here. So surprisingly, Redbubble is first. So this is the meta title, this is the meta title, etc., etc. So you've got to think, like, are you more likely to click this or this here, okay? Personally, I'm more likely to click this. I always think it's good to put as many descriptive words in the title as possible. There's not really a limit, okay? People say that there's a limit, and Redbubble says up to 8 words in the title, but I disagree. And you want to use as many emotive words that give clicks as possible, okay, in the title. The main thing that the title is for Google SEO, which is why all I do in terms of Redbubble SEO, this is the big secret, okay, for Redbubble SEO. All I do is put the main keyword in the title. It's literally that simple, okay? People get confused with Redbubble SEO. They think it's overly complicated, but literally you can boil down Redbubble SEO to putting the main keyword in the title, and that's it, honestly, okay? So let's talk about what tags affect. Tags affect two different things. Well, the same thing, but in two different ways, okay? They affect which Redbubble search result pages you appear on. So this is internal SEO, okay? So it's completely internal SEO. However, it does affect Google SEO in quite an interesting way, okay? So if I go on Google, funny t-shirt, this is a Redbubble search result page, okay? So if I want to be on this search result page here, which I appeared on this page through Google, okay? If I want to be on this page here, I have to use tags, okay? This is how Redbubble puts things in order for you. They put it by order of tags. So it affects Google because it affects the search result pages that you're on, but it mainly affects the internal search. So the tags are important for internal search. And that's pretty much it. Like, tags for me are less important than the title. The title for me is the most important thing. However, I do think there is some logic to using quite broad tags. So what I'm doing on my store at the moment is I'm just using broad tags like funny and other like really, really broad tags. I'm using about 6 of them, and then I'm using the logic of having the main keyword in the title, and that is how I'm ranking, basically. So it's it's an interesting process, and for me, tags just aren't that important. They're kind of important for internal Redbubble SEO, but I focus on Google SEO just because that's my niche. Finally, there's the description. The description doesn't really affect much. Again, like, you can honestly just do without a description. If I do, I just wanna, this is the only example I can ever think of. So yeah, my description will be meme funny cooking barbecue grilling humor apron. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's not. Oh, interestingly enough, it doesn't create the description. It doesn't create necessarily the meta description from the description, which is interesting. It should, but it just doesn't. So yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. The description for me is really, really not important at all. Okay, it's just not important. However, you can use it for ranking potentially if you write like 50 words and you try and rank using those 50 words in the description. Like I could I could copy the stuff from knowyourmeme.com, for example. I could copy the information here and put it in the description and try and rank there, basically. But yeah, again, it's not that important, so I don't really put too much stock in it. So another thing that tags do is that you appear on other people's designs, okay, for the same tags. And you can actually see what your designs, which designs your products are appearing on. So if I do site redbubble.com in URL by stream surfer. Okay, so first of all, these are all of my products, okay, that are indexed on Google. This is an important part of Google SEO, okay? This is an important part of Redbubble SEO. So I have 745 products indexed on Google, okay, which is really, really good. Really, really good. And then if I do in text stream surfer, this will show how many times my store is mentioned across Redbubble, okay? So if I do in URL stream, if I get rid of my products, can I do that? Wait. No. Okay, so I can't remove my products, but basically if you do in-text stream surfer and, oh, actually you can do results. If I write results here, this should work. Yeah, there we go. So you can see the search result pages that you're appearing on as well. So cute Pokeball gifts, for example, this was a keyword I found ages ago. I really don't like this design at all, but if I do Control F, Stream Surfer, there is my product. So this is a good way to see how your products are doing and how you're actually like getting traffic and, you know, etc, etc. I'm surprised none of these ever sold, this eat, sleep, repeat niche. I did loads of them. I was really, really surprised that none of them sold. Maybe I'm just not ranking very well. I'm not even ranking, apparently. Anyway, guys, that is my complete guide to Redbubble SEO. It's not as complicated as you think. It's literally just write the main keyword in the title. Don't get overly confused. Don't watch a million videos. Just write the main keyword with the most amount of traffic in the title. You will then rank for that keyword. Use some broad tags, and description doesn't really matter, honestly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you really soon with some more content. Peace.